starting is weird. That's the weirdest part about this is starting because I don't know how to start. Like, should I kind of wanted to dance in. Thought that would be fun if I did like a dance in, but that's weird. That's a weird thing to do. Or like coming in from the ceiling. That would have been neat. However, this is my mother's home, and I don't want to ruin it. Again, I'm Whitney Chitwood. I'm a stand-up comedian. I do stand-up comedy, and I tell jokes and yucks for a living. I'm back at my mom's home. I'm in the small town that I grew up in here in Illinois, which I love. I love my hometown. My hometown is really small. The nearest big town to the town that I'm in right now is a town called Normal, Illinois. I don't know if anyone's heard of Normal, Illinois. I don't know what psychopath named that town. Normal, Illinois. It's most conspicuously Normal, Illinois. But nothing's going on here. Arkansas. Something is going on there. Arkansas. But I'm back, and I'm having a great time. My mom is upstairs right now, probably watching some sort of murder show because she loves murder shows like Dateline and Investigation Discovery. Just constantly a symphony of manslaughter is happening in this home. She watches them all the time too. She's watched them so much that she's developed opinions. Like, I was sitting on the couch with her the other night watching a show on Investigation Discovery, and she turned to me and she said, shouldn't have buried her in the backyard. Shouldn't have murdered her. Shouldn't have murdered her. Can that be where the conversation begins here, Mom? But it is crazy and fun to be back because I was on the road. I was touring right before all of the craziness that is the world right now happened, and I was on the road and I stopped at a Starbucks, and this dude in front of me, he turned around and he said, "Hey, I'm gonna buy you your coffee because you look like a good boy." So my haircut is either working or broken. I'm not sure which. So you look like a good boy. I didn't know what to say. You look like a good boy. Good boy. I didn't know what to say because I have a vagina. I'm a vagina person, but that doesn't mean anything. You know what I mean? That doesn't answer any questions. Gender so sticky and wiggly. Nothing. That doesn't mean anything at all. And also, my gender's always fluctuated somewhere between Huckleberry Finn and a squirrel in a shoebox, honestly. And I will say from a non-binary perspective, the fact that cowboy and cowgirl sound like awesome professions, but cow person sounds like something that escaped from a lab is upsetting. So don't let the cow person out. It's not ready yet. You look like a good boy. I didn't know what to say. You look like a good boy. Also, you can't just scream at a stranger in a Starbucks, "I have a vagina," like a f***ed up Harry Potter spell. It's "I have a vagina." I don't know. Also, if this is what a good boy looks like to him, what does a bad boy look like to him? I don't know. I do know nice guys finish last, but good boys get free coffee. So that's how I identify. It's I live in Chicago now, permanently, but I am down here. I lived in New York for a while, and then I went through a breakup with an ex. We'll call her Amanda, even though her name's Melissa. And Melissa and I, we broke up, and I moved back here to my hometown back then, and I needed to get a job, and I had a lot of experience serving and bartending, so I decided to apply to work at Hooters. Hooters, have you heard of it? We all have uncles. We know what Hooters is. I applied as a joke, honestly, because I thought it would be fun. Because I'm not a Hooters girl. I'm like a move that table Hooters girl at best. You know, like sporty hoot. Does it work like Spice Girls? I don't know. And so I applied kind of as a joke, honestly. I don't get the idea of a Hooters, if I'm being honest. Like, I feel like dudes go to Hooters thinking that they're gonna like take home a Hooters girl. You know, just take her home, and which is that's a bananas idea. So okay. So you think that you're gonna eat food that's brought to you by a hot person. And then that hot person is going to see you eating that food and think, oh my God, I have to him. Oh my God. There's so much tongue when he ate the chicken wings. And I told that to the manager when he was interviewing me. And the manager was like, oh, that's a pretty good point. Can you hula hoop? And then I told him he didn't have to worry about me going home with any of the customers because I'm a lesbian. And then the manager said, oh, really? Yeah, you know, most of the other women who work here are lesbians too. And I said, I'm sorry, what? And he said, yeah, most of our staff right now is also gay ladies. And I said, I would like to work here, please. Because listen, I could do it. I could do it. I could do it. I could hoot. I could hoot. I could do it. And listen, maybe I don't agree with the idea of a Hooters. Maybe I don't agree with the idea of it. Maybe, but you know, this is how I justified it to myself. I was like, you know what? Maybe I could get hired by Hooters, and then I could infiltrate the system. I could get in there and I could bring down the patriarchy from the inside. I could liberate all these other women who happen to also be lesbians. And we moved to the second portion of the interview, and the second portion of the interview, what they do is they put you in the Hooters outfit, and then they take a picture of you, and they send it to Hooters headquarters. Are you surprised? I was. I'd shaved nothing. They had to be like, why is this bush applying to we don't hire shrubbery at Hooters? While I was there, I got to talk to some of the other women who worked there, and they were smart women. They were smart. They were sexy women. They were using their sexuality to make money in a way that they didn't need liberated. You know what I mean? And I wish we lived in a world where a Hooters or any restaurant didn't exist. But I also wish truck nuts weren't a thing, and here we are. So, I don't know, I guess I went in wanting to change Hooters, and I feel like Hooters changed me. Is what I would say if they hired me, but they didn't, and I was so fucking pissed. I was like, oh no, no. Excuse you, Hooters Hitlers at headquarters, who do you think you are? You know, I have brought martinis to Wall Street executives. What, I can't bring a Bud Light to a Caterpillar Tractor Factory employee? I am overqualified in so many aspects. Granted, very underqualified in other tits and aspects, but that's not the important part. And as I was leaving, the manager was like, if you wait 3 weeks, you can reapply again. And I was like, oh, can I? Great, well, I'm going to wait those 3 weeks. I'm going to reapply, and then I'm going to burn this Hooters to the f***ing ground. Thank you for the opportunity. And I left, and I got diabolical. I ordered an outfit from online. I ordered a Hooters outfit from online so I could put it on and be like look at myself in the mirror and be like, okay, am I Hooters now? Is this Hooters? Am I Hooters? Am I Hooters now? Is this Hooters? It was like a sad sequel to a movie called Hooters 2. This time, tits personal. And there was this moment where I was looking at myself in the mirror and I caught my own eyes and I was like, oh no. Oh God, Whitney, what are you doing? Oh, what are you doing? This isn't a joke anymore. This has turned very serious. What are you doing? This isn't you, Whit. Oh God, this isn't you. You're not a Hooters girl. You're a good boy.